Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with classical music's most powerful, quiet climaxes, or passages, or moments, or whatever you want to call them. We call them climaxes because it makes good copy. It's clickbait. But the reality is, this is music of extraordinary power and intensity, and it can happen at the beginning or the middle or the end. And it's different from just, like a luscious romantic tune that's, exquisitely wonderful, like the slow movement of Tchaikovsky's Fifth Symphony, with its incredible horn solo. Well, it's absolutely gorgeous, but the climax is a big loud thing that happens later to a different melody, actually, or the Largo from Dvorak's New World Symphony that has that big explosive thing in the middle of it. We want music which is more or less sufficient unto itself to create an enormous amount of power and tension and intensity. And, not all of it has to be slow. In fact, this example is fast, very fast. And it really is, it was the creation of an entirely new sonic concept in the orchestra. And all of you may know it already. It's the opening of the overture to A Midsummer Night's Dream by Mendelssohn. And we take it for granted. We really do. But, listening to it without preconceptions or without, as if we'd never heard it before, if you can do that, you hear these amazingly pure but mysterious woodwind chords. And then the violins just take off, but very, very, very quiet. And underneath, little pizzicatos, plunk, 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 like this. It's an incredible sound, an extraordinary sound. And it's because it's so quick, and every so often there's one of those woodwind chords that makes it pause, that it takes off again. It has a level of tension that much quicker music just doesn't have. And when the full orchestra breaks in, slightly in with the principal, it's technically the principal theme of the overture, it sounds somewhat, well, it's foursquare. It's human music. This is fairy music. This is supernatural music. And because it's supernatural, it has extra power. It has mysterious, magical power. Whereas the main theme is a nice, rotund, jolly da 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 ba da ba 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 da 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 da. It's wonderful music, absolutely wonderful music, but it has no mystery. It's absolutely straightforward. All of the magic is gone, and that's the point, of course. That's the point. And then the fast stuff comes back loudly, and it whenever it interrupts, it just casts a spell over the entire music. And this was an amazing thing that Mendelssohn wrote, in like the 18 teens or so. I mean, he was 18. A work of unfathomable genius. It really is. And imagination, sonic imagination, to envision and actually realize perfectly this amazing web of musical texture at the softest possible dynamic. And it became a Mendelssohn specialty. These very quick, very soft scherzo, or, dance-like or joking. Scherzo means joke, but, these very, very light, gossamer movements that have often in minor keys. It's just an incredible feeling of energy, just incredible energy, but it's soft. The scherzo from A Midsummer Night's Dream actually does much the same thing. You hear the same thing. It's characteristic of the music representing supernatural beings. And that's like unbelievably cool. It's a whole new category of musical expression, and Mendelssohn invented it entirely by himself. And so let's listen to the opening of the overture to A Midsummer Night's Dream with the New Zealand Symphony Orchestra under James Judd on Naxos. It's a very good performance of the complete incidental music with dialogue and all that stuff in English. And if you, like I said, try not to think about the fact that you may have heard it 100 times already. And if you haven't, you're lucky. You're lucky, because this is an absolutely magical new thing for you to enjoy. So here it is. Extraordinary, isn't it? It's an entirely new universe of musical sound, and it's incredibly powerful in my view. It just grabs you. It forces you to listen with even greater intensity because it's so soft and because there's so much happening in it, because it's so quick. Really an astonishing achievement, especially for a teenager. Oh my God. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.